such a broad thing, but try to put it in small. As many people know probably, but let's use Yves Saint Laurent, the famous designer.
Sure.
And I will quote him because he said it well, fashion fades. It comes and goes, and style is eternal. Style is something. Fashion is what the magazine, what the media, what the designers dictate to you every season. And it's up to you if you follow or not. But the style is something that is affected by religion, by politics, by culture, subculture, weather, body type, profession, upbringing, confidence. So you develop your style since you're small, and that can change, of course. We grow up, and you can change your style. But just think of Jackie Onassis with her sunglasses. That's her style.
Well, yeah.
I have a friend. I have a friend who wears black, white, and cream and gold jewelry, nothing else. That's her style, because she would not go with the fashion. But it doesn't mean you are not fashionable when you are stylish. You can be elegant and fashionable. So I am a style person. I always was.
So style is
thinking.
I guess style is more elegance, and fashion is more whatever's here today, gone tomorrow type thing.
Yes, but no, that style doesn't need to be elegant. You can have, you would recognize, what's his name, Diane Keaton. Well, she's elegant, but she has always men's suit on. Keith Richards from Rolling Stones. That's his style. His hair up, his T-shirt, that's his style. So it doesn't need to be elegant. It's just your own, that you feel comfortable with. And it's communication. You communicate through your style. It's who you are, basically.
I got it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure you have your style.
We all have our style. My hair's up right now all the time. Let me ask you this, though. How does a fashion designer like you end up selling cars? How did that happen?
Oh, that was a beautiful story. I had no idea what reputation a car salesman has. These days somebody asked me, "What? You were a used car salesperson?" So it's very funny. But that time, and I was thinking, I will sell cars. I had no idea. I was not familiar with that. And we moved in the middle of Long Island because my daughter wanted to go to this big American school. So we moved there. And I said, what am I going to do there? I'm not going to travel to Manhattan I'm not into that. So I'm going to just do whatever, or something else. I put on my silk pants, the most stylish outfit I had, made 3 appointments, and decided, I'm going to this Ford dealership, this dealership. Well, 2 dealerships I walked into, I ran out without even talking to somebody because I was so repelled
really?
of the behavior, of the cursing, of the, it just was just so bad. I would never sell cars unless I, was bumping into this last dealership. I had an interview with fabulous manager that otherwise I would never stay there. He was incredible manager till today. I say in my whole life, I never met the better manager than I had in this car business, and was very
What
successful.
kind of cars are you selling? Are you selling Volkswagens and Kias, or are you selling Bentleys and Rolls Royces?
And that's another question everybody thinks, because they assume because my silk pants, I would be. Well, for me, it's very important who you report to, what your environment is, what work you go to that you like to go to. And it was not about the higher-end cars. It was about my management, my dealership, my home, because so I did stay and I sold Jeeps and Chrysler. I didn't care what they have because I had no idea what they are to begin with, So I was selling, I stayed with this dealership. There was BMW dealership not far away. They desperately wanted me and I couldn't make a decision. Finally, I went there. And I left after 3 months because the guy was chauvinistic, the manager. So it really depended for me on how happy I am to be productive and to come to work. So, and yes, I sold Bentleys. I was head of Bentleys in Manhattan for 3 short months. Much later on, just test my ability to get hired again.
Yeah.
But again, manager was terrible. The owner of that place is fabulous. The manager was very insecure and couldn't work with a woman, so that's why I left. Yeah.
Especially, tough woman. Let me ask you this though. What profession did you wish you had done in the past? Or did you do it? Would you have changed anything?
Oh gosh, there are a couple of professions because, again, as you see, I love to touch everything and possible and try everything. That I really thought I would be a good surgeon, believe it or not. I really care to change people's lives and make a difference, and I'm patient and detail oriented, and so I thought I would be a good surgeon. But my husband tells I would be a great litigator whenever we have arguments. So he said you would be a great litigator. But really, what I'm very sorry that I never had a chance to do was CIA agent.
Yeah, that would have been fun, huh?
One that would be fantastic. I didn't mention because there is not enough room to mention. I was also a private investigator for a year, and like in the movies, following people, having walkie-talkies, working with partners and the other agents. So it was amazing, and I was really jealous when my colleague sitting in a car following somebody. He said I was accepted to, pass the test for CIA agent. I said, that's what I'm going to do. And he said, no, you are too old. He said, you are too old.
Yeah, they want him young.
And I was like 31. Yeah. And he said up to 30 years old. Yeah.
It's true.
So that was the major disappointment, yes, for me.
Let's name, if you want, your 5 passions, ALITZA.
5 passions. Oh gosh. I would say I love to move. I discovered later on that I love to dance, and that doesn't mean I take classes because I don't follow directions very well in general. but I turn on the music anytime, and I love to dance. And I'm talking about club music. I'm talking about hip hop. Talking about world music, salsa. So I love to do traveling. I absolutely love discovering other cultures, and travel. I love to watch people and understand them. So observe, sitting, watching when we taking a walk, and I love. And then I am totally into nature elements, sound and view of the water, fire, air. So that's my passion.
We got 4 minutes, ALITZA. I want to know what's next on your agenda. How about projects? What projects are you planning, Miss Renaissance Woman?
Next project. Well, I'm doing a little bit of branding. I have a lovely client that I'm working with, and I really, really want to do this mobile application design. A couple of them I have on my mind, and I have this big project in mind that would be community related, which I don't want to talk about it now yet. And I want to finish my book, of course.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if someone asked you today, what do you do? What would be your answer?
What do I do? So I would say that I am, it's not easy to describe because I'm such a multi versatile kind of a creative person. So I would call it I'm a multidisciplined, inventive designer who works on a visual project for various industries. That's what I would be saying.
Oh, okay. Do you have a favorite design graphic that repeats itself throughout your creations, ALITZA?
Definitely, dots and circles. You would see it everywhere. Dots and circles. Yeah.
Dots and circles. Okay.
Yes.
Who should hire you and why? What do you think sets you apart from your competitors?
I think again, my talent is creativity and innovation, and let me put it this way, because I know we don't have much time, but I think what sets me apart to most designers or creative people like to just design, create, draw. And since I was a child, I functioned with both brains, right and left. And that helped me that kind of led me to have a passion for business. So not only I'm creative, but I have a sense of business. And that sets me apart from regular creative person who just loves to create. And it helps me to understand the the customer I'm creating for, the market I'm doing anything for, and who should hire me. Any company that needs unique naming, branding development, or entrepreneur with capital that needs creative hand to design collection of furniture, home design, clothing. Sure. Or anybody who desires to organize unique travel experience or event for smaller groups. And, so that's all connected. Anything unique, basically.
Okay, ALITZA. Well, listen, we only have like less than a minute. So unlike you, many young people struggle with their identity and paths to follow. Any suggestion for these young people today, especially with what's going on right now?
I can understand that. Even me growing up, I was very, very lucky. I had incredible family and a personality, and that helped me with my confidence and just not worrying about who says what. It's tough to be a young person, child. Just, I would say, surround yourself with positive and kind friends and people. Very important that they are respectful to you. Who you are, doesn't matter who you are. That's number one. Drop the bad energy. And second, if you don't have those friends or tough to get them or whatever, find your passion, find your hobby, develop it. People will come to you, friends will come to you. You will be respected. Have your passion, hobby. That gives you purpose and it builds your confidence.
ALITZA, we've come to the end. We have about 15 seconds left. I'd like to thank you for your participation, ALITZA Pia Trumpler. We have been talking with ALITZA Pia Trumpler, Renaissance woman. This is Richard Bont, host of Curmudgeonly Yours on Society Bites Radio. Thank you, ALITZA Pia Trumpler.
Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I'd like to thank our guests for being on Curmudgeonly Yours today. And please, if you like what you heard, send me an email to richard@richardbont.com. And if you didn't, please keep your comments to yourself. Remember, this is Richard Bont and Curmudgeonly Yours on Society Bites Radio, where everything is what it seems, nothing is what it seems, and what is not said is often of most interest.